know me, madam? I see you do. We come to the fair in person. Well, a word of welcome for your husband.
Thanks. Oh, yeah. I forget that. I'm sorry.
Oh, for you, madam, fainting is neither becoming nor believable. The power is great, but with the help of God, men have conquered the most terrible demons. Once I thought I had crushed you, madam, but either I was deceived or hell hath resuscitated you. Yes, hell hath made you rich, and hell has given you another name and another countenance. But hell is neither a face estranged from your soul nor the brand mark from your body.
What do you want from me?
Do you want me, shall I relate a litany of sins since we last met? Of course, none of them can match the title of assassin.
You know?
Everything.
You must be Satan.
Yeah, you must be Satan.
I prefer to believe that Satan is employed on your side today, and God on mine.
D'Artagnan will yet die. He first, and she afterward.
You certainly are evil itself. Is there nothing of a woman about you? Madam, you will this instant give to me the paper the cardinal signed, or upon my soul, I will remove your head from your shoulders. You have 1 second to decide.
Take it, and be accursed.
Of all the power of seduction the devil can bestow. Tremendous shot. What is the greater benefactor? Your future husband's hands.
And then can you actually move your chair to
Yes, I'm gonna move my chair. Upright. Upright. Upright.
Proposal.
Oh, yeah, okay, it's Felton. I want to reverse those two. I'm sorry.
Would it throw you off if we did you and Felton scene up here?
No.
I don't, where's, right. So let's move you and Felton.
Frustrated, but not thwarted, the lady sailed that night for England. Planchet, D'Artagnan's lackey, took the message of warning to Buckingham. The message given, Buckingham had Milady arrested upon arrival and placed in prison. There, she languished in bitterness and anger, and seemingly without hope. Yet, as evil preys on goodness and purity, so it was that Milady preyed on the noble pity of the young lieutenant placed to be her jailer. 1.
With a fatal genius.
With a fatal genius, she set about to convince the young man that she had been falsely used and dishonored by the Buckingham because of her Puritan faith. She had, inflamed with passion, he now saw, for a woman he now saw as a holy martyr. Milady had only to use her seductive charms to execute her escape and the murder of Buckingham.
I'm in the hands of mine enemies. Oh, mine.
Save me.
Save me, my daughter. Let me perish for thy sake. My God, my God. My God, my God, you know what holy cause I suffer. Give me strength then to support my suffering.
Why? But soon the day
But soon the day
of our release.
our release, Almighty God shall come. And mine.
If our earthly hope.
If our earthly hope shall cease, to death we aspire, and martyrdom. I caught my spirits. I gotta gather up. That is why we practice.
We're busy. for you there, Kate.
Ooh, yeah. It was totally wrapped around my heel. All right, I'm gonna get back up again. Okay. I crave your pardon, sir. I forgot that the Duke had forbade me my Puritan prayers. If I have offended you, I shall be silent.
Then, O Madame, upon the faith of a true Christian, you were like the holy angel Mary in your face. So beautiful, so young, so pure. No, Madame, please do not be silent.
Ah, to have someone pity me at last. How grateful my heart is.
If only I could be certain of what you related to me about the Duke is true, that he dishonored you and branded you in shame that you deserve, then I...
You what?
Wait, do I got to go down my knees on this?
Buckingham.
Buckingham execution is angelic creature. That has not done. Colonel that done for him, and that is that good, noble, for the ruin of us all.
God abandons him who abandons. That's what I never said. God abandons him who abandons himself.
What's my first one?
But
One. He has,
the key will draw
when he would draw the preserve it.
down upon his head the punishment.
He would draw down upon him to preserve the hands. Whom we bring to Yahweh, holy justice, and I shall be that instrument of that holy vengeance. You shall have honor, pure. You shall triumph over your enemies.
How then should you avenge me?
I shall execute your escaped friends, and then I shall kill. He that was my master.
Lord, Lord, I am saved. This is proof that you are on our side.
Yes, for he has sent his servant to save you. And now let's ready plans.
Why?
And if we fail,
And if we fail, we shall die together. Oh, Felton, my Felton, I shall pray for you that he shall deliver us both.
and then fade to black, and then you're going to move that chair.
The lieutenant.
And then Felton, this is the one where you move the chair to face her diagonally.
Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, that's fine.
The lieutenant, thoroughly bewitched by her charms, arranged for her successful escape through the bars of her prison windows and down the castle wall. After carrying her to the ship leaving for France, he returned to the castle and, in fulfillment of his evil pact with her, murdered Buckingham. Upon arriving at the French port, Milady sped to the convent of Bethune to claim her own revenge against the woman D'Artagnan loved, Mademoiselle Bonacieux. Meanwhile, the siege of La Rochelle dragged on, while D'Artagnan fumed with impatience to be on his way to the convent where his lady dwelled. Finally, reading despair in the heart of the young musketeer, Monsieur de Trevay released the four friends to embark on their enterprise, an enterprise now blessed by the Queen.
Within the hour.
Within the hour, the very same hour that Milady arrived in France, the musketeers mounted and rode fast on the road to Bethune. Line.
The scene opens
The scene opens in the setting of the calm,
with Milady's arrival.
with Milady's arrival to the convent.
At the cloister.
At the cloister. The scene opens with Milady's arrival at the cloister. The gracious reception she received assured her that D'Artagnan had not yet been there. With cunning, she plotted ways to ensure that this would indeed be the young maiden's last day on earth.
Ah, mademoiselle. Sit down. How frail and worn you look.
Who are you, madame?
The Countess de Winter and your friend. I've been sent by one who loves you dearly. The Cardinal knows you're here. And you must come away with me without delay.
Who has sent you, madame?
A friend of mine? A friend of mine, yours.
Mine. What's hers?
No, mine.
But how am I to know?
But how am I to know?
Trust me. See, I get the trust me or believe me. Believe me. Is it trust me or believe me?
Trust me.
Trust me, mademoiselle, when I say that I am your last hope for rescue from the hands of the cardinal. The queen does not dare to oppose the terrible minister. Does not dare to oppose the terrible minister. I have proof that she has been forced to abandon you to oblige his eminence.
I was imprisoned by the cardinal for my devotedness to a woman whom I loved, whom I would have laid down my life for whom I would still do so. If she can no longer help me, madame, then I must look to heaven, and only in heaven must I trust.
I too have been. Can I slide? I too have been a victim of this wicked priest, of his treachery. Believe me, mademoiselle, I am your friend. I have been sent. He who has not abandoned you has sent me. Lying.
Military.
He who has not abandoned you has sent me.
Who, madame? I must know his name.
Monsieur d'Artagnan.
And you know him. Pardon me, madame, for I love him so dearly, and just to hear his name.
And now that I have met you, as good and pretty as you are, I can see why D'Artagnan sent me to plead with the woman he loves with all his soul. Why?
But we must.
But we must make haste. The cardinal has been alerted to my journey here.
If what you say.
If what you say is true, madame, then why didn't D'Artagnan come himself?
Ha! But that is impossible. The siege at La Rochelle continues, and good soldier that he is, he will not leave the king until the city is taken.
Ah, but is there anything impossible for my D'Artagnan, that noble and loyal chevalier? Mine.
No, madame.
No, madame. I will wait for him, and for him alone.
But think of meeting your beloved who waits for you tomorrow, this very evening, perhaps. Why?
You're just tired.
You're just tired and weak. Come, drink some wine to give you strength for our journey. Wine.
Do you hear it?
Do you hear it? There are horsemen approaching. Come on. It's the Cardinal's guards.
I cannot walk.
Come,
Escape yourself, madame.
Escape yourself, madame.
come, courage. Imagine that you do it for his sake.
I cannot. One.
I must wait.
I must wait. God will bring him to me. Is it God or heaven?
Heaven.
Heaven will bring him to me.
There. Quickly. Drink this. Drink all of it. I commend you then to your lover.
Brothers King, thou hast come. Is it you indeed?
Yes, my dearest love, you're safe.
You said you would not come. Pray me you would.
She, what's she?
Now, lady, I tell you. By the name of God, did you drink from this glass?
'Tis mine, sir. She poured out the wine for me. Such a beautiful lady. The Countess de Winter. She came.
No,
What is not possible? God would not permit such a crime.
How happy I am. God sent you to me. I knew.
Have I found you only to lose you in death?
Weep not for her, D'Artagnan. She was an angel on earth, and she'll be an angel in heaven. There is a God in heaven still.
Fade to black. Porthos moved his down chair off. Aramis moved his pointy table off. Athos. Athos.
Fail.
Athos. That chair goes in the center.
Is this the one you own? The chair in
There's a table too. She's like right over the table.
No, I think this is Mercy platform.
Just platform?
Oh, just platform.
Never mind then.
Because that would give you and Derek more space.
Well, now I'm trying to keep it. Why would you do it? I mean, it's so weird, like, watching them, like, get on the stairs. I'm not sure. What are they gonna
Maybe
do?
don't mind. Maybe,
I'm sorry.
maybe be off and come on after the fight.
Okay, I can do that.
And can you come down?
Yeah, sure.
In the chapel of the Carmelites, D'Artagnan wept long over the death of his beloved, taking responsibility for his wife's evil. Athos, along with D'Artagnan, Porthos, and Aramis, pursued the Countess de Winter with relentless determination until her hiding place was discovered. It was a dark, stormy night with vast clouds covering the heavens when D'Artagnan, Porthos, Athos, and Aramis set on their solitary mission to execute justice.
When they reached
When they reached
the isolated
retreat, it was Athos who fought his way in.
Just extend it, wrong garden. And then it's.
Come in, gentlemen.
and then really
Who are you and what do you want? Just what wait, just what do you want? What do you want?
To judge you for your crimes.
You cannot judge me. Or you cannot condemn me. You are not the judges.
mercy, gentlemen.
Mercy, gentlemen.
Have mercy.
Mercy.
How many times have you asked for mercy and received it, only to repay it in blood? How many men's lives have you, Line?
How many times have you taken men's love?
How many times have you taken men's love, their aspirations, their dreams, and their lives? We dare not show you honor. We cannot.
D'Artagnan, you are noble. You will not let them murder me. I'm not willing to die. Well, help me, sir.
Forgive me for the murder of my poor love, and for your cruel vengeance against me. I pardon you, and I weep for you.
I forgive you. I forgive you for my lost honor, my defiled love, my
The unspeakable despair.
unspeakable despair that you brought upon my life. Countess de la Fère,
Charlotte Paxton.
Charlotte Baxton, Countess de la Fère, and Lady Winter. If you know any prayers, say them now, for you are condemned. The execution awaits you.
It was midnight. Broad sheets of lightning darted across the horizon. Not a breath of wind could disturb the black stillness as Milady, Countess de Winter, was led to the executioner, to the place where the justice of men and of God was done.
Fade to black. And then the king and cardinal moved his throne on from the shop.
Yeah, no, I know.
Can we decorate a Games of Thrones?
No.
Within 3 days, the 4 musketeers were back in Paris, arrested
By the cardinal.
arrested by the cardinal
To answer.
to answer
For the death of
for the death of Countess de Winter. Louis VIII sat in his
13.
Louis the
Well,
No, no,
40 seconds.
Louis the XIII.
Yeah. You may not swing your feet like they're too sharp for the
Louis XIII sat in his throne in the royal audience room. Next to him stood Richelieu, and beside him, or in front of him, Monsieur de Trevay and the 4 musketeers.
We come in a time of peace, Your Majesty. Since Buckingham's death and when she retired from La Rochelle, the war has ended. We are at peace. We forgive. Forgive these men, sire. For I have here their letter of resignation. Aramis shall embrace the life of the spirit, and Porthos has stated his intention, or at least his ambition, to marry a rich widow. D'Artagnan shall return to Gascony, and Athos to the province of his birth. These men are of stout sire. Grant them peace and forgiveness.
By their murder of the Countess de Winter, they have put themselves above the state, and therefore above me.
But we all know that she's responsible for Buckingham's murder. The miserable man she bewitched confessed it.
If she was guilty, she should have been brought before the justice of the state. These men must be tried and condemned in her place.
I do not hold life dear enough to be afraid of death. But Monsieur will accept this pardon for my friends.
Pardon, signed by whom? By my order, for the good of the state. The bearer of this letter has done what he has. I gave this to whom? Which of you? You are a man of courage, sir. Far too many resources depend on an executioner's block to waste away the gasket. Sire, my humble capacity as the throne's first minister, allow me to offer my suggestions. Monsieur Aramis be allowed to enter the monastery. For Monsieur Porthos, we find, if possible, a rich widow. If he should so desire, we restore the Count de la Fere's titles. As for D'Artagnan, perhaps we can tempt him with a lieutenancy in the King's Musketeers and send him on a mission of peace to England. The English lead to our life.
Long live the Musketeers!
Long live the Musketeers! All for one.
And one for all.
End scene. Funky music plays.